Hello, it's me again, your data friend. Welcome again to another exciting episode of Python with Hanato. The operators we have is assignment operators, right? So the assignment operators are primarily used to assign value to a variable. Used to Yeah. So the assignment operators are used to assign values to a variable. So again, let's refresh our minds on variables from our last video. Variables, we said they are containers for storing data, right? And how do you assign a variable? We said we need three prominent things or items, right, to assign a variable. We need the variable name, we need the operator, and we also need the value, right? So this operator is what is the assignment operator, because this is the operator that will say, okay, we are defining this variable and it's supposed to hold this number. So for instance, let's say we are defining a variable okay, assignment. The variable name is assignment, right? And so this operator is the equal to operator. So the equal to operator is used to assign. So then we have assignment. So let's imagine that we're doing a subject assignment. So data science. So this person has a data science assignment, right? So again, we said, so this is the variable name. This is the operator that is telling the variable or the memory that this variable that has been declared, or this container that has been created in the memory space, right? Please sign in or assign this value to its content. So this is a variable, this is a container. So this container should hold this as its content. So this is what this equal to operator just kind of sends signal and does, right? So the equal to operator is one of the most popularly used assignment operator that you come across um, every other day. So aside the equal to assignment operator, we have other assignment operators that are a combination of the arithmetic operators and the equal to, which are used to assign values to numeric data type, right? So let's do some operations. So one of such is the plus equal to. So you see we have a combination of the plus or addition operator and then the equal to assignment operator. So this now merges together to perform the duty of both operators. So let's say we have a variable which is a and its value is 0, right? And we want a to increase. So at every instance we call a, it should increase by 5. So this line of code is the same as a is equals to a plus 5. So we reassign, you know that when we treated variables, we said variables can be reassigned, right? So when at this point the value of a is 0, and then the next point we say that the value of a should increase by 0, or a should be, yes, the value of a should be increased by 5. So these two lines of code are the same, right? So one thing that you should know is, you might be wondering, if these two line of codes are the same, so why stress to write um this that might be seemingly confusing, right? As a programmer, you always want to um ensure you manage your system resources, right? So you always are on the lookout of the easiest way to write efficient codes. So you don't want to write like bogus line of code that's performing just one small operation, right? So if you get the opportunity to write cleaner and efficient code, then it's very good to seize that opportunity. So instead of writing this line of code, this is shorter. And then for our resource management too, the more shorter your code is, the more your system memory space will be, the more it will be lighter for your system memory, right? And it helps the code to run faster, because heavy codes will slow down your memory runtime, which will now have an effect on your program. So you are always on the lookout to run more efficient codes, and that's why we this um merging of assignment operator and the arithmetic operators came into use, right? So both of these lines are the same, right? But one is more efficient than the other, and this is the most efficient. Yeah. So again, back to our line of code. Yeah. So a we've assigned our variable a to the value 0, right? So our container here holds the value 0. And but we want that, so let's imagine that maybe we're in a loan business or something, right? So per each transaction, when a transaction happens, we're supposed to have like a five dollar interest, right? So this is our starting point of our business. We're starting at 0 in our wallet, right? So for each instance of the runtime, or for each instance of the transaction, our wallet should be increased by 5. So that's why we have this plus equal to. So now this plus equal to now means that our wallet, the new variable should be should be added to the old value. The new value should be added to the old value in our variable, and then it returns the new value. So we started at 0, our wallet was 0, and let's say I performed a transaction. So we are supposed to, our value should supposed to increase by 1, by 5, print a. So you see, the new value has been reassigned. So 5 plus 0, our variable, so in the memory now, our variable value has changed from 0 to 5. So let me just cut this out, and here, and then I'll comment this out. So here we have our value 0, and then we say a should increase by 5. So this is the first instance, a plus 0, 5 plus 0 is 5, right? So the previous value in the memory was 5, and we said it should increase by 5, and you see that it has increased by 5, which is 10. So for each time this keeps running, the previous value in memory keeps updating with 5. So similarly as this, we have the minus equal to, which performs reverse of plus equal to. So the minus equal to decreases or subtracts a value or variable value. Okay. So let's see. So the minus equals to performs um subtraction on a value or variable, right? And it just performs the opposite of plus equal to. So let's say we have a variable named b, and b is contains 40, right? And then want b to keep increasing by 1. So for instance, so let's say we have our milk on shelf. So let's say we sell milk, and then we have our milk stocked to 40, right? But for each sale, for each time our milk is being sold, it should decrease by 1, so that we can be able to keep inventory to know when we need to stock up or not. Right, so let's print X. I want it to be here. So let's print milk on shelf. Milk on shelf. Right, so let's see, we've assigned it 40, and then so you see the first instance it has reduced by 1, and then the second, it keeps reducing as long as, so this as long as the program is initiated, which means that someone purchases one milk, so it reduces. So for each purchase, it keeps reducing until it's 0, right? And then you can always merge this as assignment operators with a whole lot of the other operators. So we can also merge with the modulus. So you say a is equals to 20. So let's not do a. Let's use variable b, which is equals to 20. Then so it should be squared. So b exponential 2. So let's print b. So when we run, let's print this first instance of b. You see the first instance of b is 20, right? And we say that b should be squared at each instance. So 20. So this is the first instance, b modulus 2, print b. Then the second, oh, sorry. So b modulus equal to 2. So you see, so um it keeps squaring the initial values, right? So now let's decide, we don't want it to be squared again. We want the value of b should keep should be divided. So let's come, no, so let's use, so c now is equal to, is, so we want it to be divided, so we want it to be divided by, so the value of b should hold the division of b, no, so we are reassigning b should be divided by 100, right? So let's print b. So you see it keeps dividing. Initially b, the value of b was what, 2, was this, right? And then, so this value of b should be divided by 100 at this instance, and then we have, see that it keeps dividing. So for each time the program runs, it keeps dividing. So you see, so you can always combine either of the arithmetic operators with the equal to assign a numeric operation, right? And that's it. And